everyone, welcome back to Simply Shania, and today I'm going to be doing a book review of The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. So, The Priory of the Orange Tree, this is it here. It's a big book. It's 800 and something pages. Give me a minute. I'll get there eventually. 804. So there's a lot that goes on. And to make it even better, it's a book set in a world completely different from ours. It's a high fantasy. I think you can get that from the title, from the cover. And honestly, it is the best book I've read in 2019 so far. My reading has been really slow, really dull, and just not great so far this year. And so I just read this book. I've swallowed it up in 4 days. And it has literally been the best thing ever. So like I've just said, it's set in a whole different world. It's a high fantasy kind of book, and it's the 4th book written by Samantha Shannon. Some of you might know her better as the author of The Bone Season, but I haven't read The Bone Season. I want to, I just haven't gotten around to it. So, what goes on? The start of the book basically sets us up for what's going to happen. It follows 4 different people: Eid, Nicholas, Loth and Tanya, and they're from different parts around the world. Tanya is trained to be a dragon rider, and she is going through trials and kind of tests to see if she will become a dragon rider. Eid is seen as an outsider at court because she's at court of Queen Sabran, whatever. And she has been seen as an outsider, not quite fitting in, and kind of just, trying to make her way around court and not make a name for herself, but kind of, get there. Loth, well, there's a lot going on with Loth. He's the best friend of the Queen, and is kind of gets sent on this journey to just really get him out of the way, for one, spoiler, and to try and make relations between the East and the West, because the relations aren't very good. And then there's Nicholas, who has been exiled from the West. The West. Being exiled. He's now in a little town called Arizona, which is kind of a place for exiled folk, where they all gather. And he's got a whole lot going on with him as well. The 4 stories do overlap. They come into contact with each other, and they're definitely very intertwined by the end of the book, which is fabulous. And quite honestly, the writing of them all is just phenomenal. There isn't one single character in this book that doesn't have crazy character development. Each and every one of them, even the characters that don't have their own point of view, like Queen Sabran and Meg, who is Eid's best friend, and to be honest, even some of the dragons in the book, because there's dragons, yeah, no spoiler there, Tanya's a dragon rider. They've all just got amazing characters. And I just don't think I've read a story in such a long time that has such a well-built universe. And to me, the fact it's in one book, it's not spread across 4 different books and you're waiting years for them. It's in this one book, just kind of swallows it all up, fills it all up, and makes it an even more convincing, gripping, thrilling story. So, I'm kind of going to go on to a spoilery bit here, and if you haven't read it, I'd say for the benefit of wanting to read it and things, click off. But if you have read it and you kind of just want to hear my rambly thoughts, then go for it. So, first of all, can we please just talk about Eid and Sabran? That, from the very first day I've read in the book, the first pages, I was like, I like this. Is this going where I think it's going? And I was sat there rooting for them. I was like, come on. And then when it finally happened, I'm like, yes! I chuffed. There isn't actually a word to describe it. Just the relationship between them two and where it came from and how it built. I just thought it was really, really, really well executed. So well done to Samantha Shannon for that. And Nicholas and Jeanette, whatever you want to call him, each to their own. I'd have loved to have seen that, you know, but obviously the way it was portrayed obviously gives you a very good view into that relationship. And it was great. It really was. So I genuinely did love that. Now, my one thing, for, I'm going to say the first bit of the book, until Chassa, the ambassador, came in, I was like, how does the Priory of the Orange tree link? Where is that coming from? You know, because for a while, I was very confused as to why it was named the Priory of the Orange Tree and where the Priory linked. But then it just came, boom, there you are. Okay, that makes sense. You know, like the whole religion, the whole basis surrounds the Priory of the Orange Tree. Virtue Done doesn't see that, but it's around that one person, and that one person created the Priory. Speaking of the Priory, Eid, she's the prioress. Yay! Honestly, I love it. I really did. I'm so happy. But at the same time, her and Sabrin have been separated. I don't know what to think. But yeah, the fight at the end and the duels, and the duel being in Tenne's side, just I couldn't cope. It was amazing. Like, and just everything about the book, it was so good, so gripping, so, oh my word. I can't quite describe my feelings for this book, obviously. It's been 3 hours since I finished the book, and I am still sat here going, oh my word, I need more. Because I need more. A book hangover is coming, and I can feel it. And I just kind of don't know what to do now. So, yeah. Is there anything else that I want to talk about? Probably, but I am very bad at remembering. Very bad. Very bad. Yeah. So, I'm going to leave that there. I've kind of splurged some of my feelings for this book out. Obviously, as we can tell from the way I'm talking about it, I rated this a 5-star. It was the best book I have read so far in 2019. I've got a bubble on my hand, don't judge. So this is quite literally an incredible book. Like I say, every single character in it was shaped and formed, and they were all just so different, so great, so amazing. They all had their, not the backstories as such. Speaking of, Ygritte and Crest. Who knew she was going to be the cupbearer? Huh? I seen it coming eventually, but at first I was just like, whoa. So yeah, you know, there was so many twists, so many turns, so much went on, and I just can't quite grasp it. How everyone interlinked, everyone kind of had something to do with someone else at some point in the story, as in like Nicholas and Trudy, and you know, it was incredible. 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm now going to struggle on what book to read next. I do apologise about the mess that this book review has been. I'm trying to get more into them, but obviously I can't edit part of the video. I'm not very good at editing, so I don't edit, and so I kind of just splurge and splurge and splurge. So yeah, hopefully I will get better. And in the meantime, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, go and read The Priory of the Orange Tree, because it is incredible, and definitely for people who enjoy Game of Thrones. So that is a big recommendation. If you like this, you'll like this. Yeah. So kind of go and enjoy that, and hopefully Comment down below when you've read it and whether you've enjoyed it and what your favourite part was. So, I shall see you all later. Have a lovely day and goodbye.